Alright, we're gonna get this one started. All France 2v2 lobby, all top 8 in the world 2v2 players. We've got literally half of the top 8 in this lobby, and the combined ELO in ranked is over 9,000. I don't think we've ever done that before. We've definitely had some extremely high rated lobbies, but I do not remember having an over 9,000 lobby. Somebody's gonna need to go check my YouTube channel, see if we've done that before. Just making an overlay real quick, then I'll set a prediction. Hopefully this works. Let's see. Where's my series score? There it is. Okay, it should it says 2-1 right now. There we go, it says 0-0, so we got it right. Excellent. And yeah, I can do a prediction for you guys as well while we get started. Now, ExoTiiK and Zen, they play together a lot, so I expect them to, even though they're this slight underdogs when it comes, I mean, they're you know, 14 MMR lore. You're looking at 4.5k total MMR to 4.514 on M0nkeyM00n and Itachi. I'm going to go Zen and ExoTiiK here, I'm going to go Zen and ExoTiiK as the winners. But I think this is going to game 5. These guys are all absolutely top tier. This lobby's MMR is higher than all my, probably higher than all my viewers combined. It's true. Johnny asking his viewers to check 100 videos. I mean, all you'd have to do is go check like Johnny Boy 2v2, like high ELO or something. I don't know, 9,000 MMR. If there's no video that's called 9,000 MMR, then it's probably the first time we've done this. So, Zen is a 14-year-old beast, and ExoTiiK is a player who's, I think, massively underrated. I picked him for my SMAD team because I really rate him a lot. I expect good things of him in this season. And Zen, when he does turn 15, I think in February, I bet he'll get picked up by an RLCS team for sure. I bet he'll get picked up by an RLCS team because he is just something else. Obviously, M0nkeyM00n and Itachi, they don't need any introduction. They just recently played in the grand final of the We Play EU Invitational against each other. Itachi is teaming with Astral and Stake this season. M0nkeyM00n, of course, same team BDS that he has always had. An extremely disciplined performance by both teams so far. Although Zen and ExoTiiK have had the majority of the pressure, mostly from Zen's midfield speed. He has just been getting first to the ball a lot of the time, but he's not first to that one. It's actually clean beats him. And yeah, just to echo something I said a minute ago, I do have a pretty itchy throat today. Don't know what exactly I've caught, but I caught something in England last weekend. So if I go silent for a while, it's probably why. Oh yeah, predictions. Let me set that up. Where's this prediction? Alright, here we go. I'll just do who wins the series. Zen, ExoTiiK, or ELO. And I'll give you guys a couple of minutes on this. So some of you will probably be brave and go for the losing team. I'll leave that up to you guys. Oh, ExoTiiK's just missed an open net there. That was wide open. Johnny COVID? Nah, no shot. Zero shot because I've double vaccinated and COVID has different symptoms. It's like a dry cough. I haven't had a dry cough at all. Game's very quiet. Is it actually? I didn't change anything. Oh, nice shot there by ExoTiiK. So he's tied things up here. Missed the open net, but able to score with pretty much no boost. Somewhat of a mighty game there on Itachi. Pretty convincing one as well. Sound fine? Okay. But yeah, I'll tell you guys what will likely happen based on what I've heard. So with everybody being locked down and stuff, not really going outside as much in the past like couple of years now because of COVID restrictions, Obviously, a lot of countries now have restrictions lifted, but everybody's because we've not been outside as much. Oh, that was actually off the post by Zen. It's rare to see a pinch goal from that area. That was really well done. Yeah, everybody's probably going to be weaker immune systems against just the common cold. So expect when you do, if you do catch a cold this Christmas, it'll probably feel like a bad one, just because you've been out of habit of dealing with colds on the regular like we used to. So at least that's what I've heard. I'm not a doctor, I'm not qualified, but I thought that was pretty interesting when I heard about this. I was like, because I heard there was a really bad cold going around England. I know Shogun, I think Cole and Stumpy had it as well. But then I read about it, and apparently it's not a really bad cold, it's just that people aren't used to them. That's a bit brutal. Itachi, absolutely no mercy here. And he did that so well, to be honest. He just popped it on target at the perfect speed. Wasn't even an air dribble bump, he just popped the ball on target and then bumps Zen out of the way. Is all of that comeback gonna be for nothing for Zen and ExoTiiK? Okay, we're getting a half a chance. Zen decided not to go for it. I think, oh, no way, it's actually stayed up. And no, they've stayed up again. They're getting a bit fortunate here with these bounces, but I reckon it would have been worth Zen just going there at the end. You'd never have a chance to react in the first place this late in the game. Okay, my prediction is not looking good so far. M0nkeyM00n ExoTiiK, or M0nkeyM00n Itachi looked really good that game. Looked very good. You're from NA, you've legit had a normal life since day one of COVID, and you never got it, lol. Well, you might have had it, but a lot of people catch COVID, a lot of people catch colds, and they don't have any symptoms, so they just think that they don't have anything. And then they go and talk to someone else, and they give that person like whatever virus it is that they're carrying. Like, humans have always been, and we always will be, like, great carriers of viruses. Viruses love us, but just because you don't have symptoms doesn't mean you don't have something. Doesn't mean you don't have a virus. Especially young healthy people. A lot of young healthy people don't realize that they've got something until that they go and infect someone who's more susceptible to it. Yeah, I wouldn't use personal anecdotes for stuff like this anyway. It is absolutely possible for someone to have lived a normal life for the past year and not just got lucky and not caught COVID, but, you know, that doesn't mean that it's a smart thing to do across the board worldwide. Everything is, you know, situational. Plus, like I said, I'm not a doctor, and you know, probably some of you guys are doctors, maybe a few, I'm not sure. Type 1 in chat if you're a doctor. I know you're all gonna lie. But, what pass by Zen here. Really well done. And, you know, I'm not a doctor, I'm not qualified. I just listen to what the doctors are saying, and I do that. Doctors say get vaccinated, I get vaccinated. Doctors say masks are good for you, I wear a mask. I just do what they say because they're qualified and I'm not. And just to preempt something that always happens whenever we talk about anything COVID related on my channel, people love to say, whoa, chill with the politics. I just want to make it absolutely clear to any new viewers here that everything I've said so far, none of that's political. It's just common sense. So I'm just going to jump in ahead of that because I know somebody's going to say it. Somebody's going to complain about politics in Twitch chat. I don't like talking about politics in Twitch chat, but this isn't. It's not political. I love, like, I do love reading some comments about, man, it's really interesting reading what people's takes. Like, I've got some friends who'll say some really dumb stuff related to, you know, COVID, and related to stuff that they really have no idea about. You know, they've just read a headline and it can, you know, they like it because it matches their style of life, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna believe that. That looks good because that suits me. Saw a banger in chat a second ago. Doctors say masks don't work. Well, that is interesting. So, you know, every time that I see anyone in surgery, it looks like they got masks on. So, interesting observation there from a Twitch chatter. Let's just scroll up the screen. Yeah, you're never going to persuade anybody. You're never going to persuade anybody. You can let people persuade themselves, though. Like, people can persuade themselves that they're wrong. It's very rare to persuade someone that they're wrong. Oh, Itachi. Bit of an open net miss there. That was probably worse than ExoTiiK's in the last game. Happens. ExoTiiK and Zen having a great game here. Yeah, these guys are really, really good together. They played a lot off-season together in DreamHack events. Had fantastic results. Okay. M0nkeyM00n scored past a whole host of goalkeepers. You know, Itachi missed an open net from a similar kind of position. Less pressure on him. The fact that that's hit the post on the way in is actually a good thing for M0nkeyM00n. Even if Zen double jumped, it would have taken it away from him. The post bounce took it away from him. Zen is 14, 15 in February. Oh my goodness. M0nkeyM00n just doesn't want to lose this game, I guess. What is going on here? Flip reset and another tight angle shot. This guy's puffing up now. It's crazy to me when people say MonkeyM's not mechanical. Like, you know, everybody's talking NAEU these days, and has been for a long time. Whenever people are like writing their most mechanical players list, I feel like MonkeyM's mechanics are so underrated. This guy's unreal. He is so fast. He just doesn't seem to get anything wrong mechanically. He's just so fast when he decides to go. So precise as well, with such a ridiculously, fast setup. Very efficient as well. You know, I think the fact that MonkeyM00n doesn't overdo it probably helps people underrate him, because he doesn't air roll a million times. Sometimes he'll just go up straight line faster. Rhett will say Monkey is typical season 8 level in mechanics. Wait, why did he say that? That's hilarious. Is that recent? Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, I have said in the past MonkeyM00n's got crazy mechanics, and I still think this. I think his mechanics are really, really impressive. Like, I think MonkeyM00n's just one of the most mechanical players and also one of the smartest players. I think he's just across the board one of the best in every category. But you know, Itachi off season, same. Itachi's been really, really good. So I think you're looking at this entire lobby. They could all easily be, some of the best players in the world by the end of the season. MonkeyM00n's already in that conversation. Itachi's starting to get there. Zen, you know, he's 15 in February, so who knows what his peak is. The ExoTiiK, he just needs the right team. He really just needs the right team, and I think he'll be able to get to that level as well. Okay, well, winnable. Can they get this ball up in the air again? We had a somewhat scary 0-second play in the last game. The ball bouncing around. Oh, hold on, that's a commit from Zen. Didn't get there. Oh, pre-flip from Itachi, attempted to keep the ball in the air, not able to do it. That's a good try though. He's trying to make up for that earlier open net miss. Really made the difference there. At 3-0, open net miss doesn't seem that big of a deal, but now you've almost come back 4-3. Pretty painful. What country, in my opinion, is the best overall Rocket League players? Well, the country with the most world-class players is USA. But the country with the best Rocket League players, like the country that on average you're just looking at players that are at high level in the pro scene, is France, without question. France is the best country for Rocket League, but USA's got the most players. Yeah, even with how great France is, USA is still, if you were to take all of the best USA players, I think you'd still end up with more world-class teams, because USA's population is just so much bigger. It's like, what, 5 or 6 times that of France? I think 5 times bigger population. In the US, maybe 5.5. I'm not entirely sure what the exact numbers are. So you'd expect USA to have you know, much bigger advantage there. Produce like well, 5 times more world-class teams than France, but France definitely has the most world-class teams for its population. But you know, other noteworthy countries that just have a really stacked Rocket League population compared to their, you know, actual population. Gotta say Spain these days. Gotta say England, or you know, you can say UK if you want to make it even more inclusive of Welsh and Scottish players as well. Don't know any Northern Irish players, but that also is possible to include. And probably the only other country that's worthy of a mention is, I reckon, Saudi Arabia. Like, Saudi Arabia has so many insane players despite having a lower total population than any of the countries I just mentioned. It's got a lower population than UK, France, Spain. I think it's lower population than Spain. And USA, definitely. Oh, and Netherlands. Yeah, true. Netherlands might be worth mention as well, because that's a lower population. I think maybe Netherlands is like the same population as Saudi Arabia, so very stacked compared to how many people are from there. Great save. ExoTiiK rotating in just in time there. You'll notice Itachi just going straight back towards the ball when he's out of the game though. Didn't have a lot of boost, but he just goes to the ball anyway. Doesn't want to leave M0nkeyM00n completely alone. Yeah, Virtuoso is Irish, but he's not from Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland are 2 different countries. Northern Ireland is part of the UK, Republic of Ireland is not. So, Virtuoso is Irish, but he's not from the UK. Canada has got a lot of insane players. I mean, how many Canadian players are in RLCS these days? So I don't think it's that many. I don't think it's as many as there are from, you know, Netherlands or Spain, England, the UK as a whole, France. Like, it's quite low actually. It's like very low. I think Squishy JNAPs are really the only like really high level guys from Canada, unless you include Taroko, but that's not looking too good so far this season. Okay, yeah, Illusion actually, Illusion as well. Yeah, pretty much just like three players, unless that which Canadian player just qualified through with Integrity Esports? There's one Canadian in that team. Is it Blaze? Is he Canadian? Great shot by Zen. All right, my prediction's looking good. Prediction's looking good. Yeah, don't think M0nkeyM00n realized just how quickly Zen was going to get to this. Yeah, this is live. Excuse me. I tried to mute my mic there. That was my bad, chat. I didn't mean to cough in your ears. COVID? No, I don't have COVID. I don't have COVID. I've got some cold from England. I'm double vaccinated. How can I have COVID? And when I got back from England on Monday, I woke up and had a pretty sore throat, actually a very sore throat, so I didn't stream or record. Then yesterday, it was getting better, so I recorded a video, but that was it. And today, it's gotten significantly better, so recorded earlier, doing a short stream, so we'll probably be better in a couple days. You still have it with a vaccine? Yeah, that's true, but it would most likely not be symptoms if I caught COVID with a vaccine. As with 2 vaccines, I probably wouldn't get symptoms. But also, I mean, sore throat isn't really COVID. COVID is like, starts off with a dry cough, so. I started off with a really sore throat, and I'm coughing now because that sore throat has been irritating me. So it's just, yeah, just like a, I don't know, throat thing. I was worried it would be worse though, because I've actually felt pretty much fine. Like, I've not had anything except a sore throat, which has now started to give me a cough when I talk. But if I don't talk, I wouldn't be coughing. It's just because I'm talking to you guys. Close games here, but I'm definitely seeing Zen and ExoTiiK just be more efficient with their possession play. That's the one edge that they've had for me, although this is not ideal. If you double commit like that, one of you better get a good touch on the ball. You had a sore throat into headaches. I've not had anything except a sore throat, and then I started coughing. I didn't realize, I didn't know I had a cough until I was talking earlier on today. I had a meeting. Well, earlier on today I recorded a video, then right after that I had a meeting, and then right after that I was on the phone. So I was talking for quite a long time, and that's when I realized, like, okay, hold on, I'm starting to cough now, because it's just too much for a sore throat to handle. I wouldn't recommend catching any kind of like cold as a commentator for a video game. It's not ideal. Actually, someone else had a good country, just to finish off that, you know, stacked countries talk. Brazil definitely needs a mention, because Brazil dominate the SAM region. Also, Australia dominate the OCE region. You know, most of the regions, you know, every region apart from Europe, I guess, has one country dominating. You got USA dominating NA, Brazil dominating SAM. You've got KSA dominating Middle East now, Australia dominating OCE. I think actually APAC South, well, Asia South, is probably one of the most well-rounded out of all the countries. Oh, I gave the wrong score. Sorry, you're right. I did give the wrong score. Let me fix that. Yeah, I saw the Asia South teams. I was impressed with the diversity there. I think is Asia North this weekend? I think it's this weekend. Not sure if that's going to be. I think it's going to be pretty much Japan. Are there any other countries in Asia North that play a lot of Rocket League that are going to get some representation? It's not that I'm aware of, but I'm sure we'll find out this weekend. Korea. Well, Korea's got a huge culture for esports, but I don't think they've got a big Rocket League culture. And China have got their own version of Rocket League, so they can't even play. They can't play in RLCS because I think they've got a totally different version of Rocket League entirely. So Vietnam in the North Asia. I've not started looking at the list. What's saved there by Zen? I've not started like looking down the list, but I was going to wait until this weekend, see what teams make it in, and then try and familiarize myself with them. Uh-oh. Zen? Where are you going, buddy? He just made it an absolute worldie of a save. Oh, you misread the bounce. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, he tried to read that bounce really early, and he did not get it. He did not get it at all. Very, very aggressive midfield play by all these guys. No way, Zen's going for a corner double here. That was a pre-jump into a sidewall double. Like kind of redirect attempt on his own pass. So look at this. Fantastic by M0nkeyM00n and Itachi on the counter. Would have been one of the most impressive shots that I've ever seen in a pro player game there from Zen. Pre-jump, sidewall, double touch redirect. But yeah, he missed it, and that just took himself out of the game. But you know, you got to go for these things, or you're never going to learn how to, you know, hit them. Is my favorite esports decal still V1? V1 Furia, they're my favorite too. They're my favorite too. And I said V1 in the video I made because it's purple, so wanted to give them props for actually doing something different. It's really cool. I was looking at the comments in that decal video I made, and I've seen a lot of comments on Twitter, Reddit. Everybody's like got totally different opinions on the decals. Like some of the ones that I don't really like personally are, you know, other people's favorites. So one thing I think we can safely say is across the board, I think all the orgs have actually done a really good job like making solid decals. Like none of them actually in game look bad. I think they're all pretty good in game. In the posters with like the editing, some of them looked a bit weird, but if you look at them in game, it's very impressive. I like the placement there by Itachi. He's trying to catch ExoTiiK pre-jumping across the net, but ExoTiiK showing just how good of a goalkeeper he is. That's a really good save by Itachi to block what surely would have been a goal from Zen. Are we going to get a game number 5? Oh, we might, because we're a minute to go. And, you know, that's technically another miss, open net miss from Itachi, but I think we can forgive him for that one. Another post from Zen's wall pinch. Very, very consistent with these, but unfortunately for him, consistently hitting the post. Do you guys know when the away decals are coming out? They're not in the game yet, are they? Do I have to pay extra for internet usage? How do you stream so much and upload to YouTube? No, I just pay for the internet and you can use it as much as you want. Passable Pastor, are you from America that you're asking a question like that? Because I know you guys get mega scammed by internet, but ours is pretty good actually. It's like 30 quid a month. I think it's 250 up, 250 down. So, pretty decent. Game 5. I told you guys it's going to go game 5. Now we just got to wait and see if I was right about who's winning this thing. Surely chat went mostly on the Itachi Moon side, didn't you? Let's see. Wait, did that prediction not go through? Am I stupid? Is there a prediction right now, or shall I make one right? Is there one currently active? Oh, it didn't? Okay, hold on. Let me make one for the last game. It's actually good timing to make one though. Okay, because now it's completely balanced. So I'll make this one fast. So you got to do this fast, guys. And I'm just gonna write blue team, orange team, because I know I'm gonna spell their names wrong if I try to do it too accurately. Error creating prediction. Please try again. What? What's wrong with it? Oh, guys. I think there might be a bug with predictions. Hold on, let me reload my dashboard. Okay, right, we got error. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I've never seen that before. Sorry about that. I thought we had a prediction. Oh no, there is one active. There is. And actually, you guys went for ExoTiiK. Wow, you actually listened to me? You got 700,000 beans on ExoTiiK. That's impressive. So chat actually went for the team who were currently losing. Chat trolled me. I got trolled by my Twitch dashboard, man. I got trolled by Twitch dashboard. I'm sure that there's some people in chat who were like, no, there's no prediction. Genuinely. But yeah, I'm sticking with what I said. You know, Zen and ExoTiiK, they've got that synergy. M0nkeyM and Itachi both popping off. But overall, I think the more consistent team between these two has been ExoTiiK. Less times where they're just struggling to read each other. Beautiful. Beautiful. Passing play in 2 is not easy to execute, but if you are going to make it work, lateral movement is the way. If anyone watched my 2's video that I uploaded to YouTube today, you would have seen that, because I was talking about it a fair bit. It's something you rarely see between teammates who are queuing up as randoms, but obviously these guys aren't randoms. M0nkeyM and Itachi have played a lot in the past. ExoTiiK and Zen have played even more together in the past. So those passes are more likely to occur, but if you want to try and get passes going with your teammates, oh hello, ExoTiiK with a little doink goal. Love that. But yeah, if you want to get passes going, we've actually seen 2 ways in this game that are, I think, the best ways to get passes going in 2s. One of them was what happened for the first goal here. Lateral movement of the ball. You know, even if the pass looks too risky, the fact that ExoTiiK's all the way over on the right-hand side, it just makes M0nkeyM and Itachi have to think about that. They have to cover that angle, so it's harder to block that and also defend shots, defend solo plays that Zen could be making. And then second goal here, we've got ExoTiiK just landing upfield. He just happened to be there. He didn't make a run. He just landed in that area. And he just took that as an opportunity to make a shot happen himself. So there we saw Itachi actually using M0nkeyM's position as bait for his solo play. Again, great positioning off the ball, this time by M0nkeyM. He's a passing option. Zen and ExoTiiK have to pay attention to that. That means that they're having a harder time covering Itachi, because they're also trying to cover M0nkeyM in that play. And Itachi was able to get the 1v2. I mean, just a pretty much perfect offensive display here from these guys. How to be a 2's team. give your teammate space, and just be ready to follow up when your teammate creates an open net for you. Again, I talked about this a lot in Tu's video I just uploaded today, so if you've not seen it, definitely want to check it out. We saw Daniel showing many of the same traits. Oh, not on the same page there though. M0nkeyM00n wanted to make a move. Now double reset for Zen. M0nkeyM thrown in there as well because of the early challenge coming towards him. ExoTiiK's not going to have a dodge for long here. And actually Zen's double committed with him. That's surprising because it looked very much like ExoTiiK was planning to stay in the play there. Not planning to stay on that one. Itachi jumping in. Now can he get the ball middle to M0nkeyM00n? He's actually behind him. He's waiting for Itachi to make a solo play here. Not reading an infield pass. Now where is Zen going to spawn? So he spawns far side. That's ideal for them actually. If he spawned near post, it might have been awkward. As is, they are defending pretty well. Oh, Itachi really wanted to, yeah, he wanted to make a touch on that ball and then grab the boost. Didn't sit nicely for him. Yeah, you can absolutely tell this, you know, as game 5 has progressed here, you can see the two different styles of 2v2 offense. We got Zen and ExoTiiK, you know, more trying to pass to each other, and M0nkeyM and Itachi trying to create space for each other to make solo plays. And Zen and ExoTiiK have just had the better execution here. Neither style is necessarily better than the other, but you know, when you got players like Zen baiting challenges like this, recovering, getting good 50-50s, pretty hard to stop. It's still not over though. This is a big chance for M0nkeyM00n. Oh, he's done well, but Zen predicted the shooting angle. Man, Zen is just so clean with it. He's just another one of these youngsters who's coming in with unbelievable mechanical ability. Cannot wait to see this guy compete in RLCS one day. Oh, ExoTiiK's trolling! Wait, he just saved Zen's shot, I'm pretty sure. And at 3-1 with 20 seconds left, that is definitely trolling. They should not be, you know, throwing caution to the wind just yet. Even though it's still winnable. In twos it's winnable till the clock hits 0 and there's 2 goal difference, so there you go. Zen, ExoTiiK do take it. I'll take that. I'm pretty happy with my prediction there. I think we got them both right. Game 5, Zen, ExoTiiK take it. They've clearly got the synergy. All these guys up there with the absolute best. These are the best twos players in the world. You know, there's very few who can claim to be at this level. Not consistently at least, but these guys are consistently up there. And big thanks to them for coming on and putting on that show for us. Yeah, you could just see that Zen and ExoTiiK have got a bit more synergy. They've got a bit more experience playing together, and that was the difference. That was definitely a big help for them in this last game, but knew it would be close. M0nkeyM and Itachi are, I mean, M0nkeyM's rank 1 and 2s for a reason. He beats teams. He'll queue up solo and beat teams with whoever you give him. So give him Itachi, you know it's going to be a legitimate threat to anybody.